Hello everyone, I hope you're all dealing with the cold alright in chilly old Melbourne. As you can see, I'm wearing the biggest, warmest jumper I've got because it is bloody freezing at the moment. Unlike meeting 140, which was hot, hot, hot. Not only did we have our executive elections, but we also were treated to an icebreaker from Christina and a fantastic prepared speech from James. Ryan, as Toastmaster, took us through the evening in typically slick fashion, and Zoe kept us all organised as sergeants to arms. Christina kicked off the prepared speeches with her icebreaker, and we found out a bit more about the things that Christina loves, and she even got us doing yoga. Then James made us all think about parenting in the modern world. He used a story really cleverly to put us in a position that really got his point across. Craig and Eddie picked apart the prepared speeches and returned glowing evaluations for Christina and James, highlighting Christina's use of props and James's speech structure. Then we were into the club elections, and a huge congratulations to Carol for taking over from Shan as secretary. And we also have a new president. So congratulations, Belinda. Belinda's been a Toastmaster for a long time, so really looking forward to the next year under your leadership. Really looking forward to everything that you're going to bring to the role and taking this club on even higher. Our Table Topics Master for the evening was Carol, our new club secretary. And we found out that Shan doesn't really care what she does for a job, as long as she enjoys it. We found out how important oral health is to Giles. That Duncan is already where he wants to be for retirement. That Jason would like to have dinner with Nelson Mandela. And that Craig simply cannot live without potatoes. And I think this really goes to show how random table topics can be. To evaluate the craziness of the table topics was Les, and he did a great job in breaking every one of them down and giving everybody some really good advice. Jonathan and Mark handled the slightly drier roles of the evening as our counter and timer, and they did a great job delivering us all the facts and also a little bit more. Both looking very relaxed, both very new to the club, so great to see getting involved. The phrase of the evening, as picked by our grammarian, Andrea, was from Joe, and it was referring to when Shan stood up to accept her role as secretary and then quickly backpedaled and handed it over to Carol. And the phrase was an acceptance speech that turned into a retirement speech. The evening was rounded off in expert fashion by our general evaluator, Hanif, who went through all of the roles that hadn't been evaluated, and it was great to hear such good feedback from Hanif. He's such an experienced Toastmaster. It's always good for all of us. So all in all, it was a fantastic night. We've got such a strong club, so many good members. We're actually one of the best supported clubs in the area, and it was great to see so many members along for the night. I'd like to just say thank you, Joe, for all of your hard work as president over the last 2 years. The reason why we're such a good, strong club is because you've put so much into it, and we've all really benefited from all the enthusiasm and all the knowledge that you brought to the role. And we also really look forward now to Belinda's leadership over the next year. And as I said previously, everything that she's going to bring to the role. She's really experienced, and I think that's going to bode well for the year ahead. So our next meeting is on the 5th of June. So hope to see you all there. Cheers.